anyone just watching, if you're new to the game, you don't need to mash buttons, be fast to be good at this game. We lose to players like
Shout out Lanky Sam, NC in a floaty phase, and it's a weird AF. Hey, welcome to NC, baby. We like to keep it interesting around here.
I love to see it.
Absolutely. Who remembers Charlotte here? Come on, man. Hey. Yeah, 3 top ices, and then, yeah. Puff, and then, what, like, was there a Samus, or? No, yeah, it was just 3, yeah. Wobble, ices, and jigs, like.
And yeah, we have SFAT, no, I'm sorry.
Shout out NC.
We have David versus Zasa.
Yes.
And honestly, like, even though David's got the headphones in, Zasa she's a beast of a player.
Yeah, Zasa's been locked in all day. Really tough player to beat anytime.
She showed up early. She was tricking it out. I was like, oh no, it's over.
Oh yeah, her and Ender played an absolutely banger set earlier. If you guys caught it, I don't think that one was on stream, was it? No. Okay. Zasa 2-1 over Ender earlier in the bracket. Exclamation point bracket if you want to check out the whole thing. Are we into this already? We are. Good lord.
Seems like we are.
Okay.
Puff players don't do a lot of ham. I'm just kidding. They
hey, come on now.
But no, they're right into it, and we have blue versus red. Maybe a Halo battle. Red versus blue.
Classic red versus blue.
I like
Pretty even start to this game.
Yeah. And
Joy says 30-minute set. What do you think? Over, under on 30-minute set?
Honestly,
I'm going to take
It depends, like, which player is going to take the risks.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, it seems like Zasa's showing, like, it doesn't matter if you take risks.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to fall to the risks.
I'm going to say under 30 minutes. But
I'm going to let you kind of be the steering wheel on this matchup because you're a tough player and you know
this matchup is basically he who moves first loses. Like, I mean, if you can catch someone or if you can make somebody whiff, you can get something off of it. Obviously, as long as you're spacing correctly, which more often than not these players will be. Really nice up air there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Puff Ditto, not fun. I don't care for it.
And knowing that up air would kill, well, maybe not knowing, but just putting it out is really good.
Yeah, it's basically playing Puff in the Ditto is you're throwing stuff out and trying to space to where it hits. Like you're never throwing something 100% knowing it's going to hit. You just kind of throw stuff out and you're eventually going to bait them into hitting or getting hit. So
yeah, and it
Joy said
like
Puff with the lead, air camps the other Puff. And depends on the matchup. But
it seems like both these players maybe saying like, hey, we're both playing Puff, let's gentlemen, let's get into it. It's not just both playing at opposite sides of the stage.
You're trying to control the space more than you're trying to control the other person, because if you can control the space, you can get hits. So definitely interesting to see how this one's playing out. Only about a 30 or 40%, 50% lead for Zasa as she cleans up the stock.
And, it's rare to see Zasa go even, but even she's showing that even in the Ditto, it's very hard to outdo the game plan she's doing. But and honestly, like the Evil tag, like we'll see if Evil wins. But
ooh, really nice call out there.
It looks like it won there.
Yeah, David said, I know you're gonna land here. I'm just gonna throw this out. That's kind of how the matchup goes. Is yeah, I'm just gonna call this out, and you're just gonna get hit by it, and then GG, right? Like so.
Yeah. And it's like, because obviously both players are doing a similar
Does center stage mean anything in this match? A little bit. I mean, you're trying to control space. If you can control the majority of center, you have a better chance because obviously the further to the outside you get, the less space there is to feasibly go, right? And you only have so many jumps. So center stage doesn't necessarily mean as much as far as the damage you're able to get, but definitely does help you finish stocks off and land and build up percent. So.
Yeah, and even at this level, I believe that both David and Zasa are keeping track of each other's jumps and trying to see, like, hey, when's the best time I can bring
Oh, really nice up smash there from Zasa.
But, wow. And even though that was going very even, Zasa just, like, it just feels like a little edge. It's like it's very hard to describe, but just gets that up smash, knew it was coming.
Yeah, in a matchup like this where neither of them are really getting massive strings off, the person with the lead, it's really hard to kind of, I don't want to say it's hard to lose it because obviously you've got to play well.
Wow, and
but
Evil went so deep, but the back air wall, it just felt like everything was barely missing.
Yep.
But obviously still very close. I almost feel like maybe forward throw could be used to kill here. I'm not exactly sure.
Zasa just floating around this platform here on the left. Oh, really nice back throw there. Oh.
Oh, and starts using the dares. Wow, an incredible DI.
Zasa built a nice percent lead with the little bit of extra credit that she got. So 45% here, more than you'd think in this matchup, oddly enough.
It is, but honestly, up tilt rest could be a game changer here, but it seems like Zasa is poised, but, you know, David's kind of being pretty scrappy. And wow, nice back throw. You know, this is honestly, like in this matchup, things could go either way.
Back to even very quickly here from David. Nice back air from Zasa. Again, trying to just control the space. There we go. Throws out the back air, lands it again. Still has to finish Zasa.
And David was just feeling the pressure. I think he got backed up into the wall of pain.
Absolutely. Zasa, again, just doing a great job of controlling the space, making David have to make a play or a move to get around whatever Zasa's going to throw out. And, Joy, APM. APM's actually absurdly high. Like, I mean, once you get to top players like these two, like I was watching David's hands earlier, and it motivated me to move faster because just watching the APM of these guys is nuts. I remember I was watching one of the tournaments where they had the Slippy stats up, and HBox actually has one of the highest APMs of any of the top players out there. Like, I think he's up over 500 or something. Like, he's up there with StarCraft players. But
yeah, and it's and it gets unnoticed because people say, "Oh, Fox smash buttons, looks fast, must take more skill." But HBox's aerial drift is actually very underrated, and like how he uses that, and also just like obviously like how he can keep the space. But this is, you know, when we talk about War of Attrition matchups, this is definitely one of them. It looks like even David is picking something up here.
Yeah, definitely a better start here for David, doing a better job of controlling that space. Zasa not laying the pressure off, though.
Yeah, and honestly, like, and this is what you want to do when you are playing, I believe, as Puff, is you want to just get the lead, and you can really push it if you play it right, but...
Yes. Ooh, did you see that little mind game there?
Look for something, maybe thought rest, but maybe thought... I could get rested on right when I come back, and I should just finish it with an up air.
See, everyone talks shit about, like, Puff being a certain playstyle or whatever, but, like, the cerebral nature of both of these players is shining in moments like that, where, like...
The tomahawks.
Yeah, they're just trying to, okay, I think you're going to do this, right? And because that's how you have to play it. You have to anticipate what's coming next, and if you can't do it, you're just going to lose. Like...
And when you're the other player and you're holding shield and you're getting tomahawked, what you don't realize is you have a chance to completely reverse that, but you're so scared, and that's why you hold the shield.
Yep.
And Zasa just showing like, hey, I'm gonna, even when I'm losing, I'm gonna keep that mental pressure. And obviously, like in this matchup, it's brutal.
Yeah. See, both players not really trying to land hits. They're just, this is what we've kind of been mentioning with just, I hate to say it again, but controlling the space. You know, they're both just standing in center, trying to get an advantageous position and see if they can make something land and apply that pressure.
Yeah. Whenever a move comes out, I just imagine like...
Oh, really nice up smash there from David.
Really
Read
good
that.
Stuff. I just imagine like what the hitbox looks like if I turned it on in 20XX, because that's really what you're looking for. Like they're creating a wall against each other, and it's whoever can break it first is gonna have a good time, and whoever can't break it is gonna have a bad time.
What if they play rectangle? Smashbox?
Well, then they're creating a box both literally and metaphorically, in which case you might as well just, you know, switch to Strive or some other thing. But, you know, David's, you know, this is insane.
Yeah, really, I love watching this matchup because you can really almost get in the heads of both of these players and figure out what each of them are. I I mean, they're kind of both looking for the same thing, but just watching some of these almost 50-50 scenarios and how they try to create them into positive situations for themselves is just beautiful to watch, honestly.
And honestly, David, like, I'm really impressed with how he's playing this right now.
Yeah, definitely a lot of pressure being applied by both these players. Zasa finding the way to even this up. I'm going to call it even, sure. 75% lead. You might as well be even in this matchup. Like,
yeah, up tilt rest obviously still on the table. Maybe not as much because Puff has been saying aerial drift and SDI, but obviously there's little things you can do to even this up so that even though the percents look off, you know, it's just a little adaptations from both players if they can bring it back to even.
David, I like the fact that David's trying to keep up the pressure here. He noticed he kind of got, I don't want to say caught in a lull there, but Zasa had kind of built some forward momentum for herself, and David's like, no, let me straighten this out right quick. Ooh, really nice conversion there from Zasa. Yeah. One of the better, wow, here we go. Potential wall of pain, doesn't quite get it.
It's like, oh, I need to win now. But David's saying no.
David loves these up smashes.
It's me. I need to win. That was really good. That was really good.
Yeah. And again, Zasa just misspacing one small thing, lands in the space where that up smash is going to hit, and David just makes her pay for it.
Yeah, we really do have a red versus blue battle right here.
Absolutely. Nice back air from Zasa. Opens up a little bit of space for herself here at center.
Yeah, it just seems like both players are shielding the back airs very well. They know when each one wants to approch, but
back throw
David,
from David,
a little bit on top, and wow, you know, maybe on Yoshi's that might have just been over, but Zasa's staying in.
Dash attacks, nice. Looks for it. Ooh, dash attack, not quite landing. Good grab there from David. Gonna throw Zasa back off stage. Zasa has to burn the last couple jumps to get back. Still trying to get back to center. There we go. David, nice forward air. Keeps the pressure on.
It's feeling like David is closing the gap. But again, you're playing against Zasa, so you just have to be careful.
Absolutely. If you like chess, ladies and gentlemen, this is the set for you.
Yes. Yes.
Nice back air.
When I think of the Puff matchup, I think of like Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely.
That's what I think of. But honestly, like,
uphill,
it's David's game to lose.
Yeah, uphill climb for Zasa here, but this matchup, anything is possible. With these players, anything is possible.
I think that if David loses this, it's honestly such a huge mental block.
It's... I don't want to say it's insurmountable, but it would definitely... Ooh, nice back air. There we go. That's the game. David evens a setup at a game apiece here in winners finals of Bad Machines Monthly #1, the premier monthly tournament here in Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah, you know, check out our Instagram.
All right, game 3 here. We're running it straight back to Battlefield, wasting no time at all. See how this one plays out. See how this chess match continues to evolve between these two players.
And David's showing, like, he's making those adaptations. Like, you don't just go 1-1 against Zasa.
Right. David definitely seems to be applying much more pressure in this game, or in the last 2 games, than he did in game 1. It's almost like he was trying to get a read on it. Now he's like, all right, let me close this space up a little bit, put a little bit more pressure on you. Roast Fellow, please no more Battlefield. Man, I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you. If you're not enjoying this, there's something wrong with you. But...
well, to be fair, it's been very slow, and we're trying our best to make it very exciting. So
it's always all Battlefield. Fair enough.
Well, let's get right into the game.
Big up Shocks to here.
Yeah, we're back to the back air walls that we've been talking about how good they are for a while.
Absolutely.
But up air, not going to kill. I kind of hope it did, but honestly, like, these are the sets you love commentating.
Absolutely.
It's like, how good can you fill the
air?
Ooh,
Zasa with the up air catch there. Really nice play to seal that stock out. Only at 68%, so plenty of room to work with, although David trying to close it down real quick.
Yeah, and he hoped he would have, but he didn't. Protect to neutral. But, you know, you can always get hype about any Melee match is what I've noticed.
Absolutely. Melee is sick. Like, there's not a single matchup or game in Melee that's ever the same. It's ever boring.
Wow. Yeah.
That's why we love it. That's why we're still playing it 23 years later, ladies and gentlemen.
It's never boring. You know, Melee, they're always doing new things. And we see Evil going back to the back air wall.
Nice forward air there.
You know.
Could have opted to reset
and
that,
then,
but didn't.
That was new.
Ooh.
I never seen that air dodge.
No. You could argue it was incorrect, but I won't. Zasa is a much better player than me. I trust her judgment. I trust the judgment.
She lived.
Yes.
So what can we say? Except, what an exciting match we have before us. Up air, not gonna kill. But
really, see, just finds an errant back air and finishes the stock after having so much trouble doing so early on here in this game. Nice play from David to even things back up here. Yeah. Zasa said, "No, I don't know about that one there." Up air, get him out of here. Back to a stock lead for Zasa here in Game 3 of this winner's finals set.
And it starts becoming an option at high percent. You can just throw out the up air, and you can just, I think you can catch your opponent off guard. Because obviously, like, if the up air is not going to kill, it's probably not that good. But
double back air to up air from Zasa. Really nice chain there. The
yeah, Zasa's putting on the pressure, and like, you know, it seems this does not look like the past games.
Yeah, not too many clip combos in the first two games, but these players starting to get a little better read on each other now, and we're starting to see some confirms come through.
Yeah, honestly, I think that it's hard to point out what David's doing wrong. I think with the pace, but I think that Zasa is doing similar things, but just doing it better. And holding that space, like you were saying, better.
Yeah. One thing that can't be understated about a set like this, especially in winners finals, is the fact that this is such a mentally strenuous set on both players, and they've still got a set to win after this if they want to bring it home. So really interesting to see how both these players can manage manage the mental toll of this set after this. So
obviously Zasa points poised to win this site. I honestly couldn't really see it going any other way at this point.
Yeah, 3-1 is just an excruciating position. Yeah.
But you know, David's saying, wait a minute, if I play perfectly, you know.
Anything can happen. There's so much more Melee to be played.
But yeah, the problem is it's the onus is on David to play aggressive, and the defensive options of Puff are very good. So Zasa should just be able to swat David out like a fly, But, you know, the pace slows down again. I think there's moments like that in this match.
Really nice. First two stock we've seen goes to Zasa, up 2-1 here in this winner's finals match. Let's see if we opt to go away from Battlefield this game. I'm not predicting it, but I think we might.
Yeah, well, I mean,
how long so far? I haven't been keeping track. I'm loving every second of this.
Well, it seems like they just want to cut the crap and just, like, go back to battle.
Yeah, definitely more aggressive in the last two games than they have been. It seems like they definitely have more of a read on what they want to go for, how they can punish each other, and they're kind of slugging it out the last two games.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I feel like David wants to play that more aggressive game against Zasa. I feel like that's where he's shining. But again, like, it's so hard to tell. The pace of this matchup can often flip, you know,
multiple times, yeah.
Like right now, it seems like they are getting a little bit of combos, but if like a 3-hit combo in a Puff Ditto matchup, like, that's a lot.
Yeah, Zasa found herself a couple earlier in the set. See if she can connect a couple more here, or if David will be the one to find himself some large percent strings here. Nice neutral air. Kind of controls center of stage that way.
Yeah, and honestly, I like how David's playing it right now because he's playing aggressive, but he's also slowing things down. It's hard to describe.
Yeah, picking his spots a little bit better.
And uses the dares forward there. He's saying like, hey, like, just think you can be safe and shield.
Ooh.
I'm gonna back you at 107, and that's a brutal one to lose if you're Zasa.
Absolutely. Zasa, no slouch though. See what she's got in store. Oh, said I'm going to do the same thing to you. Just jump, delayed back air, and get out of here.
Yeah, and honestly, like, it just is, it's like the same.
Oh, we swinging now.
But who can execute it better? And right now, it's like, it's really hard to tell. Like, honestly, it seemed like Zasa had a handle on things in the last game, but she's showing, like, or David at least is showing, like, hey, I can bring the pace right back.
Absolutely. Zasa caught off stage, making quick work to get back to center, though. Down air not really going to do too much. Yes, I agree. David doing more on the ground, but Zasa controlling the airspace a little bit better. It's almost like it's kind of contradicting styles where Zasa throws out more, but David picks his spots. I don't want to say better, but is definitely more calling his shots than Zasa might be.
Yeah, the nuances are hard to tell, I think, unless you play tough, but they are playing differently. It seems like David is a little bit more scrappy is how I would call it, but
oh, the up smash call out from Zasa is just brutal.
and that's why the scrappy play style can be like a double-edged sword.
Although David said, hey, I ain't worried about you. Back air, get out of here. Not quite going to confirm the kill, though. Forward throw. See what he can get off of it. Looking to fish an up air, but can't quite find it. Zasa, ooh,
Nice.
barely caught there. This game is back to even. See if David can even this setup, or if Zasa will be waltzing into grands on winner's side.
Started the game like just have a SD 2 stocks and beat the same
Man, get out of I don't want to hear none of that. No, sir.
It'd be the same outcome, but you know, we're right back in, and honestly, like, part of me feels it could either way, but part of me just feels like Zasa still has a handle.
Definitely feels like Zasa has had more control of the matchup, but David has been definitely finding his openings. So
Nice back airs there, and it's just like she's keeping David out really well.
what'll be even more interesting is if this is the matchup we get in grands to see how this evolves even further.
Well, that would be interesting. I don't know if it would be exciting, but it would be interesting for sure to see how it would develop later.
Zasa down there, not going to find it, but little mind game here at the edge.
Yeah, and honestly, both players here, like, it just feels like who can get in really quick? Who can get, like, that grab? Who can get that back air? And how can I just extend it more? I don't know, where's that?
Hey, Sam, I'm here for it, honestly. That's peak melee, baby. That's what we're here for. But,
Oh, yeah.
all right, still high percent, 2 stocks apiece here. See if we will get a game 5 between these two, or see if Zasa can close it out and punch her ticket to grands here at the Bad Machines Monthly. I'm not rooting for anyone. I love some melee,
Oh my
ladies and
God.
gentlemen.
Good karma is going to Zasa.
Don't get me wrong, I am a Zasa stan. I have been watching Zasa as a Puff player for the
Because
longest, trying to
honestly,
emulate
I feel
this.
like we
But
could have watched the whole Harry Potter series in the time that we've commentated this game. But guys,
we love melee, sad
Gonna
Jesus.
eat
Come
much
on
of-
now.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Hey, we
It's a love-hate relationship, but honestly, we're back to the equalizer.
literally even game here, ladies and gentlemen. It is anybody's set to either even up or take. Oh,
Yeah.
really nice, cheeky little just before she landed back air from Zasa. Gonna inch that percent lead just a little bit further. I totally agree with that, Roast Fellow. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, nice straight back air there from Zasa. Extending this percent lead a little bit
The
further.
nair,
Back
but,
air.
But
Wall of
honestly,
pain.
It's a little bit dangerous.
Oh,
And
the wall
back
of
air, it starts coming.
David
Wow.
finding some errant hits here. Zasa getting a little bit sloppy with the positioning.
Wow. And you know, you hate to see Evil win, but it's doing something right here because Zasa is struggling to find a way. Maybe gets the back air, maybe gets something started, but
almost like Zasa fell asleep at the wheel at the
We're
start
at
of this
2
stock
minutes.
here. But wow, Zasa trying to get the wall of pain herself,
Oh.
can't quite find it.
barely misses the back air.
Barely, that would have ended it for certain.
Wow.
The forward air, David
Wow, in game
takes it. And we
5.
are going to Game 5 in winners finals, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right
Fair
back.
enough. What a set we have got here to punch a ticket to Grands. Dreamland, here we go. This is peak Melee, ladies and gentlemen, as Ender throws his head on the keyboard. Let's see what we've got here. We've seen enough of the chess match on Dreamland or on Battlefield. Time to change it up a little bit. See what wrinkles this throws in each player's game plan. Pretty aggressive start from both players here, racking up percent quite quickly. Nice couple up airs there from Zasa, calling out the drift. Ooh, really nice coverage there on the recovery options from Zasa. Said, no, I'm not letting you back on stage, as a matter of fact. I don't care how big it is. Oh, Zasa just floating around the diameter of David so well, making it tough for him to land and easier for her to whiff punish. How have none of them gone to timeout? Fair enough, chat. I doubt we're getting a timeout here in Game 5 to punch your ticket to Grands. I would be incredibly surprised if that were to be the case, but pretty much even 40% lead for Zasa, but that's next to nothing here in this matchup, so obviously a complete chess match that we have seen in this set. We'll see who has the wherewithal to take it home and punch their ticket to the grand finals on winner's side. Oh, the up smash from Zasa is going to net her stock 1 of this Game 5 here in winners finals.
Well, I am back, and you know, I was hoping we'd be a little bit farther in, but
hey, you missed a banger first stock, man. Like, I don't know.
I'm sure it was, dude.
Oh yeah.
I
Like,
need to go back and watch it at 0.5
yes,
speed.
absolutely.
You know?
These players are just picking each other apart at this point in the set.
Yeah. They're almost picking each other. There was a little pick there. An up air. That's just
Stray
gonna
up air
kill.
from David. That's all it's going to take. Evens the stock count.
And we're on the road to getting a set count from this set. And
Ooh, the
another
wall
back
of-
air wall. I'd like.
Oh, yep. Double
You know,
double bear to up air.
What do you feel about? How do you feel about that?
We've seen Zasa do that a couple times. I think it's probably a bit of an easier conversion than 3 back airs in a row, based on what I've seen
hear
from these
that.
players. So
Yeah, maybe just thinking like, hey, instead of maybe getting a 50-50 back air, I can get a confirmed up air and just get that damage
Yep.
because it's very valuable in this matchup.
absolutely. Ooh,
Nice
David
back throw.
built himself a decent percent lead here. First one he's seen in a little while.
Oh no, I'm losing it. Sad Jesus brought me over the edge. Well, that's why I'm here, you know. I'm trying to get this sermon on the mount about the Puff matchup. You know, like even though it's very boring, it's also very
David-
exciting. It's the yin and
David
yang.
has the first early lead in a game we've seen from him in a while. Interesting to see how he plays
Yeah,
with this. See
and-
if Zasa can claw it back, and Zasa!
And we're about to hit 420 on the timer, so get ready to spark up.
Zasa
We're
just...
going right in 69%, dude.
No, I think Zasa just... Wow. Okay. The
Wow.